Listen to this episode if you are going into the holiday season and you're looking to maximize your holiday sales. Today, we're diving in to the common mistakes that I see business owners make when going into the holiday season. We're talking about how to optimize your holiday season, talking some strategies, and really talking about how we can get in to the mind of the consumer and you can tap in to your pie of the $1 trillion of consumer spending that's happening in the next couple of months. Hello, welcome to the Small Business Growth Podcast. If you are new here, I'm Madison Page and I am a business growth specialist and I love to teach business in a fun, conversational type of way. I like to call it kind of like sipping coffee with a biz bestie. We sit here twice a week and we have raw and real and genuine conversation, sharing tactical business growth advice. You can actually sip your coffee with me if you watch on YouTube. You can head on over there and we are on YouTube as well. Today we're chatting holiday season. I know so many of you guys by this time are really ramping up, starting to think about the holidays. How can you maximize it? People are already starting to shop. 80% of people have at least one gift by the end of October. And so people are starting to shop. Now it's just on you to actually get you to be who they are shopping for. We have another episode about this that came out a couple of weeks back where we really talked about what to be doing in order to maximize. Today, I want to talk about some common mistakes and obviously some things for you to do in order to start maximizing your sales. If you're looking for support through the holiday season, you can come on over and hang out with me on Instagram at This Is Madison Page, and we'll be chatting about our holiday support there. We'll have it all saved in a highlight so you can see what our special season kind of offers are as well if you're interested. So the holiday season is the Super Bowl for e-commerce, for product-based businesses, for businesses, honestly, in general, for the majority of you. And this is something that we really want to make sure that we have as strategized as possible because, as I've said before, just because people are buying does not mean they will buy from you over other people. We need to make that happen. And it is a switch in messaging. It is a shift in how you are marketing because people are not just buying for them. They're buying for other people too. And so you need to market to people as if they are buying for other people. People are buying for a different reason. Usually, we're trying to make people remember or notice, actualize the need that they need your product over somebody else's, or we are fulfilling a problem that they have. Right now, it is like purely because people need a gift, all right? Like purely, okay, what can I get this person and how can I give them the perfect gift? And that is why people buy over the holidays. So let's dive in to some strategies here to optimize your holiday season. First things first, do not only have a Black Friday special. All right, I see a lot of people do this. They're like, oh, I'm going to do 20% off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It's going to be great. And then just hope people buy the rest of the time of year. People are buying based on promos this time of year. There are a lot of people that are buying strictly because there are promotions with businesses. I know for me, I rarely buy a holiday gift that is not on sale. You are missing out on major sales if you are only focusing on Black Friday. If you are saying you're just doing 20% off for that weekend and hoping that that's good. We do need to start in the beginning of November, at least thinking about our offers being something that people are shopping for the holidays and having offers kind of spread throughout. It is not okay to only have, I guess it's okay, but you're not maximizing your sales if that is what you are trying to do, is just having those, as well as it's a mistake to have boring promotions like 20% off. Now, I'm not saying that you have to be discounted through the entirety of the holiday season. I'm saying that we can have some promotions. Can we do a free gift? Can you do a scavenger hunt for promo codes? Can you kind of come up with something fun? Can you do a challenge? Can you come up with something fun to get people to actually want to buy from you? It doesn't just have to be these boring, 20% off, do this, do that. You can have a lot of different offers that allows you to bring energy to sales at that time. If you've been following me for a while, I always say launches are the times that you will naturally get the most amount of sales, on days that you're launching or on days that you have a sale. Why? Because it gives you an excuse to bring energy to selling. It gives you an excuse to say, this is the time that you should buy. It gives you an excuse to say, I'm giving you this. Do you want it? And so if you just do it for those 4 days, the busiest 4 days, nonetheless, when everybody has a sale, you're probably missing out on sales. Honestly, I would rather you do 20%. If you're only going to do one sale, I would rather you do it the week before Black Friday, the 2 weeks before Black Friday, something that is something other than what everybody else is doing, because there is so much more noise at this time. There is 10 times the amount of people that are selling. There's 10 times the amount of people that are posting on social media. There's 10 times the amount of emails that are being sent out during this time. So for you to stand out, you don't just want to do what everybody else is doing. Don't have just boring 20% off everything promotions. It's okay to do that every once in a while, and to do it once during the holidays. But what else can we do? How can we have a little bit more fun than that? The next one is that you're not shifting your messaging for gift buyers. You're basically just shifting your messaging. You're basically just shifting your content to be talking about holidays more and saying, oh, this is our holiday stuff and this is our Christmas this and whatever. We have to really do a strategic shift, because people are actually probably shopping for other people more than they're shopping for themselves. They're shopping for gifts. They're shopping for bundle gifts. They're shopping for so many different things. How can we adjust what you are doing, what you are saying, what you are offering, so it makes it where your product is a no-brainer purchase, is a no-brainer buy? A good option there is having bundles, having limited edition offers, having products that you can only buy this time of year that are kind of like fun mini sets that people can, put a lot of different little things in. It's kind of like that stocking stuffer vibe, putting it in a little bag or putting it in like as an addition to another gift. So we have to shift how we're operating our business in general during this time, so people can see that you are actually selling to gift buyers, as well as just, it could be totally subconscious, as we have to do a strategy shift because why people are buying is very different. Another thing is actually having too many new products during this time. This is not a time for product education. One of my clients asked me the other day, Maddie, should I drop like this new line the 1st of October? My answer was no. There is way too much noise. There is way too much going on. Not October, December. There is way too much going on in the beginning of December for you to drop something brand new. There is way too much going on that time of year for you to actually properly get product education out there. If it's a limited edition scent, if it's a limited edition something, if it's a holiday something or like a new pattern that you're putting out there, that's totally fine. This is not a time of year to be launching full new product lines. This is not a time of year to be launching something that has a lot going on with it. This is a time of year to have limited edition products. This is a time of year to have promotions. And this is a time of year to make sales, baby. All right, that's what we're going for. It's not the time of year to drastically expand the product lines that you have in your business. Another major thing that we have to make sure that we're doing is making sure that we are adjusting our posting schedule for the amount of noise. It is normal. I'm going to say this right now because I know I get so many DMs. Maddie, my engagement is down. Maddie, my posts aren't performing as well. You're selling way more, which sales posts are always going to perform worse, as well as there are so many other people posting, as well as people are stinking busy during this time. It is normal for your engagement to drop. It is normal for less people to see your posts, not just because there's more people posting, but because they're not on social. There is way more noise. And so you have to adapt with that and post in different ways and in more ways, unfortunately for some. Or really try to build your email list as early as possible, because email marketing is something that is a really good thing to have during the holidays, because it's like you're sending it directly to them. They are looking in their emails for promos and sales and like what's going on. Email marketing is good to have during the holidays. Send more emails than you normally would. Post more than you normally would, because everybody is not seeing your post every time that you are putting it out there. Next thing is don't let initial slow sales get you down. If you're like, Maddie, my sales haven't picked up yet. What's not happening? Why isn't this working? You have to understand that this is a marathon, not a sprint, baby. All right. There are a lot of people that are last minute Lisas. There are a lot of people that wait till Black Friday to see what their sales are. There are a lot of people that don't shop in October or early November, but they are still prepping. They are still thinking about who they're shopping for. The content you put out is still getting people closer to buying as long as it is strategic. Let's hope that what these people are seeing, and know that if you keep showing up, people will buy if you keep doing it with the strategy, with the messaging and all of that. You know that it'll happen. Don't let, if your sales haven't picked up that much in mid-November, don't let that get you down and say, I'm done. Because there's a lot of shopping to be had up until December 20th. I want you to be still posting, literally December 22nd, and saying, I have local pickup if you need it. Because there are people out there that do still need it up until those days prior. My gosh, my dad and I were December 23rd shoppers for my mom. We would be out year after year after year, and we host Christmas Eve with like a ton of people, and we would be out there. And we would be December 23rd without fail shopping all day trying to find gifts for my mom. And so how can you keep pushing through? The next thing is not planning out enough of what this season looks like. If you are listening to this right now, I want you to be having your holidays planned by the end of October. What day is this going out? Oh, easily by the end of October. I want you to be having stuff naturally planned out day. What are you posting about? What are the days that you have your promotions? It is okay. And you should have November and December planned out more than any other month of the year. If I showed you my calendar when I am launching versus when I am not, my calendar is booked and busy, baby. Like, I know exactly what content I'm posting. I know exactly when I'm doing what. I know the emails that are going out. I know the topics I'm talking about. And why that is because those are the busy season. My busy season, January and February and March, early year. Honestly, January, February, March, April, and May-ish. So those months, your girl is planned. She's structured. She's ready for it. Why? Because I know that I need to maximize the sales while people are shopping for what I have. And that is the same as your holiday season. Like, your holiday season is the Super Bowl, at least for a lot of businesses. Again, if you are a summer-based business, or if you have a business that is the busiest in the fall, or whatever that might be, it's different for a little bit of every business. If you have a, swimsuit, sunglasses, sunscreen, obviously summer is going to be big for you. The holidays might not be that large, might not be that big, but it doesn't mean that people aren't buying. It just might not mean that it is your busiest time of year. However, you need to be the most strategized during this time. It kills me when my clients are like, it's like, November 20th, and they're like, so I was thinking for Black Friday, I might do this, but I don't really know what to do. And it's like, oh my gosh, girly, we need to have this done by November 1st. You should be thinking ahead. You should be having that planned out. I want you in the next 72 hours to go to Google and say November calendar, December calendar, print that baby out 8.5 by 11, and just put in at the very minimum the days that you are selling and what those promos really look like ASAP. I want you to put that stuff out there so you know that when you look at a calendar and when you're planning ahead, at least that stuff is planned out. The next one is not having limited edition bundles or different products for this time of year. Again, people are buying for different purposes. People are buying for different reasons this time of year. And so you need to be selling in a different way. Can you have limited edition minis? Can you have more samples? Can you have little things that come along with your purchases that allow for better gifting, that allow for more practical purchases, that allow for people to say, oh my gosh, I can buy this and be done with one person, or I could buy this and be done with multiple people, or these would be a great add-on gift. I know my mom during this time of year, she is just buying gift bundles and extra little things, expecting to need to buy a gift for extra people. She's expecting to have extra people come for Christmas and saying, oh great, I'm so glad I have something else for them. Or having somebody almost done, but you still want to add a little something small to their package, and her being like, oh, this is going to be perfect. I can add this to that package instead. There are so many things that there's a difference during this time of year than other times of year because of this. So how can you shift your offers, shift your packaging, shift your messaging in order to allow this? I love a bundle. I love limited edition things. Trying to maximize your sales and maximize your average order is going to be really helpful during this time of year. These are some major strategies that I want you to start thinking about with the holidays. If you want a full holiday strategy, if you want to chat with me about your holiday strategy, you can head on over to Instagram at This Is Madison Page, and I'm going to have some special holiday offers over there. I hope this was helpful for you. There was a lot of strategy and a lot of nuggets in here. Definitely make sure that you plan your little heart out girly over this time of year. This is a great episode to send to your business bestie so you guys can chit chat about what you're thinking of doing. Put it in the Facebook group, put it in the group chat, whatever that is, so you guys can kind of chat about some of the strategies that I shared today. I hope this was helpful for you. I love hearing what your favorite nuggets were. Coming on over into my DMs on Instagram. Feel free. They're open. I love stalking your businesses. I want to hear how things are going. Please come and say hi. I love you. I'm rooting for you, and I'm in your corner always. Get out there and crush some holiday sales.